Good morning, everyone, and I'm excited that you're here. Today is about clarity, empowerment, and taking ownership of the future before life forces your clients to. We're going to talk about future proofing their finances, really getting into preserving their independence, lifestyle, everything that they've really worked hard to build over their lifetime. Long term care is not just about aging. It's about the unexpected. Illness, injury, or cognitive decline can affect anyone at any time, at any age. And while none of us can predict the future, we can prepare for it. This webinar is designed to give you a crystal clear understanding of what long term care really is, why it impacts nearly every household now, the true cost of the care, how Essential LTC by NGL can protect their lifestyle and their wealth. NGL is a company with over 100 years of financial stability, a strong reputation for protecting clients with dignity and grace. Today is more about making sure you walk away informed, confident, and future ready. All right, let's start with the foundation, what long-term care is. Long-term care refers to help with activities of daily living, bathing, dressing, eating, toileting, transferring, and continence, or support due to severe cognitive impairment like dementia or Alzheimer's. Under NGL's definition, a person is considered chronically ill when they need help with at least two ADLs for at least 90 days, or they require supervision for cognitive impairment. This is the standard for triggering long term care benefits. And here's the reality of it all: 70% of adults 65 and older will need some form of long term care in their lifetime. But LTC isn't just for older adults. Accidents, chronic illness, or even temporary mobility challenges can create a need for care at any age. Buying coverage earlier while the person is healthy makes it more affordable, easy to qualify for, and ensures they have the power of choice. Planning early is the ultimate form of self protection. Again, long term care can happen in many different settings, depending on the health, their independence, personal preferences. Home and community care, most people prefer to stay at home. Most claims actually start at home. Home health aides and homemaker services support daily living, letting the client remain comfortable and independent. Adult daycares, it's a social, supportive environment that give caregivers daytime relief. My father actually lives in one, and they create an environment where the adults can still be social and active with one another while still maintaining their independence in their own apartment. Assisted living, perfect for individuals who need help with daily tasks but don't require round the clock medical supervision. Nursing facilities, they provide 24/7 intensive care, rehabilitation, or post hospital recovery. Data shows that care needs often they evolve, starting at home or transitioning to assisted living and sometimes progressing to nursing care or end of life care. Essential LTC allows this flexibility so the client can receive the right care at the right time. The true cost of care. Numbers are scary. This is where future proofing truly matters. Long term care is expensive, and it's only going to become more expensive as the years pass by. They rise the cost of it every single year. According to NGL's breakdown, home health aid around $20 to $20.50 per hour, depending on the state and where you live. Homemaker services is around 20 bucks per hour. Assisted living is about $3,628. That's per month. Nursing homes, rooms, they range from about 6,844 to about 7,698 per month, depending on private or semi-private. That means 1 year in a facility could cost around 90 to 100 grand. 3 years, you're looking at about 270 to $300,000. That alone should encourage you to reach out to your clients in your book of business, those you haven't talked to, and encourage them to look at the numbers now and really have that in depth conversation with themselves and with their family members. So, in asking them if tomorrow they had some unexpected event or even a family member and they needed long term care, where would that money come from? The retirement savings? That could be gone in 90 days. What about home equity? Same thing. Or their kids' bank account? Did they even have the conversation with their children about what the end of life care would look like and if the kids would be open to paying for it? Planning now means they will preserve not only their wealth, but their peace of mind. Costs will continue to rise, but with the right protection, their peace of mind won't. Family impact. When people think about long term care, they often only focus on the person receiving the care, not the real hidden cost that falls on the family member, the husband or the wife, the children, or even extended family. I live here in the state of Washington. My father lives in Las Vegas, Nevada. So his care has fallen on his younger sister, my aunt, and she has placed him in a wonderful facility that offers him excellent care, but still that burden fell on her. Luckily, my father it was in a financial position to where his care is taken care of. And so all she has to do is just budget. But just imagine those people who don't or are not in the financial position to do that. Caregiving affects every aspect of life, emotionally, physically, financially. According to NGL data, 53 to 61% of caregivers adjust their work schedules or reduce hours. Luckily, my aunt retired at the age of 50, and she's in the position, her and uh, my cousins, they all surround my father and help. My nieces, everyone down in Las Vegas are assisting my father to make sure that he is taken care of. And I am so grateful to each and every one of them because, yes, they have adjusted their work schedule and even some have reduced their hours. My youngest niece or my middle niece, she makes him a peach cobbler every single week, which is hilarious, but that's what he wants. Many decline promotions, retire early, i.e., my aunt, or take lower paying jobs. Caregiving responsibilities cause burnout, financial strain, and emotional exhaustion. Again, my father is in the financial position to make sure that the people he's surrounded by are not burned out, financially strained, or emotionally exhausted. Some families are not set up this way, and most families step back because they love you, or they step in. By stepping in, it comes with consequences. Their family suffers, especially if they're not in the financial position to be able to be in the position my father is in. A solid long term care plan protects your loved ones from having to rearrange their lives, career, and finances. It brings peace to everyone involved. That is the true meaning of future proofing. Now let's talk solutions. Essential long term care is NGL's long or Essential LTC is NGL's long term care product designed to protect the client's assets, preserve their independence, and give the client's family peace. Here's what makes it possible or powerful. The client can choose where to receive care: home, community, assisted living, or nursing facilities. Benefits are tax qualified, meaning care benefits are generally tax free. Policies are guaranteed renewable for life. As long as they pay their premiums, coverage cannot be canceled. It's designed with flexibility so their plan adapts to the changing needs happening in their life. In short, Essential LTC allows the client to maintain dignity, choice, and control over their financial future and their finances, or even like my father, stays in a position of stubbornness and he makes sure the nurses stay on their toes every single day. Core care options. Your policy is tailored to you, starting with three core components. Daily benefit amount. This is how much the policy will pay per day towards your care, between $50 to $300. depending on state, and varies with uh, your care and facility that they choose. It pays actual charges up to the selected amount. Benefit period, how long your benefit periods last, 2 or 3 years, or extended through riders to 4, 5, 6 years, or even lifetime coverage. This is the client's pool of money for care, going back to 270 to 300,000 a year. That's insane, or over a few years. Elimination period, the waiting period before benefits begin, like a deductible measured in days. So some people can choose 30, 90 to 180 days. Together, these create a personal aligned plan that aligns with the client's lifestyle, risk, and financial goals. It's completely customizable. Optional riders. These optional features elevate the plan and make it truly future-proof. Inflation protection riders, 3 or 5% compound. The benefit grows every year automatically, so you're not stuck with today's dollars paying tomorrow's prices. Joint policy options. Couples can secure coverage together at premium like what one person might pay alone. Incredible value. Shared benefit rider. This creates an additional third pool of money for both people to use, excuse me. Once one spouse uses their benefits, both have access to that shared pool, which is a third pool. They have a return of premium option. If the policy ends due to death, your beneficiaries, whomever they list, may receive premiums paid minus benefits received. First day home care waives the elimination period for home care. Benefits begin immediately. These riders make coverage flexible, comprehensive, and built for the long haul. They are available with an additional cost as well. So dynamic delivery. Essential LTC includes several built-in features designed for convenience, safety, and peace of mind. Care coordination. A professional helps develop the care plan, find providers, and manage services, invaluable during stressful times. That's basically what my aunt has done for my father these last couple years. She is the head lady in charge for all of his care and making sure he stays in line when he tries to throw a tantrum. Waiver of premium. Once the clients start receiving care benefits, the premiums stop, focusing on getting better and not paying bills. That's really great for people who ask the question of, will I have to still pay premium while I am receiving care? And with NGL, the premium stops. It allows the client to focus on getting better, not stressing over how they're going to meet this month's premium. Emergency response system, up to $50 reimbursed for devices like the medical alert system. International business, up to 30 days of covered services outside of the US each year. So if they're traveling and something, they have to file a claim, they get up to 30 days of covered services until they return back to the US. Respite care, up to 30 days per year to give family caregivers a break. Bed reservation, your facility bed is held for a temporary hospital stay or during a temporary hospital stay. All of these benefits ensure the plan supports real life, not just the fine print. Again, it's customizable. It works with the family or the client and the family members. Thank you for taking this short time with me today. Now that you understand the true cost of care and the protection Essential LTC provides, your next step is simple. Let's connect. Let's talk about it. If you're not with NGL, let's get you contracted, and so that way you have something to offer your clients when you start having the conversations. You'll walk through, you'll walk with them through their health, their goals, their financial comfort zone, and design a solution that gives them a peace of mind today and protection for tomorrow. The earlier you act, the more affordable and easier coverage comes. Yours and your client's future self and their family will thank you for making this decision now. I can personally speak from experience. My brother, myself, and my sister, we are not in the financial position because we are still raising families to care for my father. And luckily, my aunt had a plan to retire, and she's in the position to help with making sure he gets the care that he needs. Luckily, he's in the financial position to do that, and she can budget very well for him. If you'd like a personal consultation with us, quotes, or help with how to design your client's plans, we are here to support you every step of the way. Thank you again. I am Nisha with American Independent Marketing. Have a good day.